Sports.
Basically, I got on Twitter and I saw Kwame Brown was trending, and I was like, okay, well, what's up with that? And then it was like, starting at the end, and I'm like, okay, well, where did this begin? And so then it's like I had to go to Google to go figure out like where did this all start, and start reading and watching some of these videos, and I'm just like, oh, okay, well, but yeah, like I guess at first I was kind of like, okay, so Kwame Brown is doing something ridiculous, like, but then the more I kind of watched, I'm like, I would probably be in the exact same position where if, like I had the opportunity to be a number one draft pick somewhere, not that I would, but maybe like a bowling league.
Stupid, yeah.
I used to be a decent bowler. I took bowling like 3 different semesters at NC State.
Jesus Christ. Stop. All right.
You used to get to go down to Western Lanes and go bowl for an hour. Like, I mean, why wouldn't you opt for that elective every year?
You're right. You're a superstar, number one draft pick.
But yeah, so anyways, I like if you're just sitting out there getting constantly bombarded with, or like just kind of hearing people talking smack about you and taking cheap shots, like at some point I feel like I'd be like, no, you know what? Like, okay, this is what I think about what you've said, like you, and I mean, it's like with Kevin Durant had the whole thing where he had like the fake accounts and stuff like that, and was defending himself through these fake accounts, which I think is on like a whole nother, like at least with Kwame, it's like this dude's just out here like, no, I'm going to record another video, I'm going to put it on YouTube, I'm going to post it for everybody to see. Like,
I mean, the thing that people forget is like, I always tell people, where I come from doesn't determine where I'm going. But at the same time, I don't forget my roots. So, like, there's so much you can say to me, but then there's a part where it's like, nah, you got to stop talking, yeah.
Well, and it really seemed, because he touched on it briefly, but it seemed like it really struck a nerve, because it seemed like his son had seen some of it, or seen like a bunch of it, and that he felt like it was really affecting him or his relationship with him or something to that effect. And like, as a father, like I would imagine also, like if people were out there just talking shit about me and my kid was like having to absorb it on the internet regularly, I'd be like, man, this.
Yeah, there's, like I said, man, there's only so much you can say to certain people, man. He may have some cheese in his pocket, but like his story's his story. Like he's a kid from the PJs, and money's out there playing ball. Like I always say, I can play basketball, but I'm not a baller. So he's that guy, right? Yeah. So if he's like playing kids for their shoes, that's a different level, first of all. But I respect what he's saying, and I think, I mean, people, they can have their opinion, true, but do it with respect. Don't disrespect. Don't call somebody out of the name or diminish what they do. Like if somebody does something I don't like, specifically, I don't like what you did. Yeah. And leave it like that. But don't be like, and your mom, my mom. like that's like we're doing something different, bro. Like it's not that way. And it just like I literally just watched all these videos, so like my head is in that space of like, yeah, don't come at me like that. It's not a thing.
To hear the rest, tune into this week's episode of The Chris and Andre Show.